Oh, you were living somewhere up there.
So we're on the 5th right now, and she should get there about the 17th, which means she'll be back around the 29th.
Okay, well, how do you spell her name? Sorry, we're retarded.
Your mom's name?
No, the bard.
Plinia. So P-E-L-I-N-I-A.
Okay. And that's Jeros
Yes,
29.
that she should get back, roughly.
Actually.
Just the end of summer.
I don't even remember where my dad is. I think I grew up in Sapphire City.
Yeah, you were in Sapphire
Yeah.
City. He's down in the Elven Forest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
So my dad
Polinia,
is too.
before she leaves.
Okay.
Dramatic,
That would be
Hollywood
crazy.
style, as she's leaving.
Yeah.
Polinia. She'll turn up.
She turns,
Yeah.
looks back at you.
I'm assuming he's not
Thanks.
No problem.
As she rides off into the sunset.
She
think
walks
so.
off to get her horse in the sun's in the,
Yeah.
in the daylight, broad daylight.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
trying to
that's it.
think.
Right.
Probably
So
would
she
be.
disappears with a horse.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the differentiation is.
Okay, now it's
Yeah,
Besides all the shit that keep
like
making up.
5e. I'm not sure.
Stupid
Maybe both
RP
those are
sessions
like
take
8s.
forever.
Well, I mean, especially in his world.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
All
probably.
right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right.
Oh, thank God. I have no idea what I'm about to do.
Mages. Good morning.
mages. Who are they? What do they do?
The setup's pretty similar to the last time you were here. In the corner, the head mage is currently casting his spell to renew his teleportation circle. The adepts are studying in the pews, and the 2 teachers are hanging out at the front, studying everyone. They scowl as you walk in.
I thought you all might need some help.
One of them starts walking back towards you. He gets back, he turns to you, and says, "Sorry, but we've already got someone helping us. We don't need you too. And she's got official permit paperwork, letting her come in here and mess with us."
Tell you,
You
guys
don't-
what to do.
What?
Tell you all what to do.
That's right.
How to perform magic correctly, appropriately,
That's not what the paperwork says,
effectively.
but you don't have that authority. So
I don't
you
need
can
that
march
authority.
yourself out of here, and we don't have to listen to you.
I can do what I please.
That is actually not true. We have sovereign rights within
And I
this
sit down
building.
in the pew. So now what?
You can be quiet. He walks back to the front.
I guarantee you that I will not.
He made a foul noise.
He turns back and walks to you again. Look, you don't have authority to teach here.
I didn't say that I wanted to teach. I came in here offering help.
That's... sounds like trying to teach to me.
Why? Why teach when you can do?
Then why aren't you out doing?
Because I'm taking a break.
Well, fine. Then you can sit in here and take your break.
Jesus.
Then you can go back to your
Work.
doing.
So what do you teach? What's your specialization?
He turns and walks away from you.
Wow.
That's not okay. That's not gonna work for me. But you can just assume that I'm going to be causing all sorts of annoyance and mischief in here,
Okay.
and we can go to Joe.
That's
all I wanted to do was
Baldo
cause
is
these
currently slumped over his keg, snoring, while the tavern is pretty empty right now.
Early in the morning, right? Still? Ish?
Yeah.
Oh. But he's in there.
Baldo is still there, but he's asleep.
guys. I'm casting prestidigitation like every minute to make foul orders. I don't like these guys.
I think we all hate these guys.
I'm going to make these guys' lives difficult.
Wait, why do we want to talk to the dwarf?
You should probably leave.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to look for clues.
Okay. You do not see any paw prints.
On his person.
You're gonna start frisking him.
Yeah,
All right, give me a sleight of hand check.
I am.
Because I'm assuming you don't really want to let other people notice that you're feeling up the dwarf.
How busy is in there? You said he's like...
It's not very busy.
But he should have disadvantage because he's either very drunk or very hungover.
It's
Or
not.
he should have advantage.
It's not for the. It's not for the dwarf to notice. The dwarf is asleep. It's for the other patrons to notice that he's feeling up the dwarf.
Ooh.
Go for it.
Feeling up?
Ooh. I mean, ooh.
Well, he's rifling through his pockets and
I think
everything.
it's like 7.
So it depends on what it looks like to them.
Jesus.
Oh, no. It's at 5.
5. Yeah. So
Holy shit.
the barkeep himself leans over. Hey, what you doing to Baldo down there?
I was checking his pulse.
Oh,
Good,
Do
good
you
save.
ever do that?
give me a deception check.
Oh, no. Ooh, 17.
Oh, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, so do you know the best place to check a dwarf for a pulse is?
The throat.
You would think that it would be the throat, and I put my hand up there, and then I'm going to start saying things like, but they actually have a special liver vein down here. I'm going to start checking these pockets down here, and then there's the
God.
the stomach digestion vein, and ooh, it's kind of weak. I should probably check the squats dwarf muscle vein.
Give me another deception
And then there's going to be some more pockets lower down.
because you're just going crazy. The first one was believable.
It's a nat 20.
Oh yes.
The bartender just looks at you and says, "All right, just keep it clean, okay?"
What are you insinuating, sir?
Sir, he is in good health.
I am a man of medicine.
I took a Hippocratic oath.
So he doesn't really have anything on him other than he does have a pouch of copper.
Yeah. It's the best thing I've done all day. For not.
But otherwise, he's got lint in his pockets, and that's about it.
What a sad, sad man.
I don't want to talk to him. I don't know what to ask.
I am bored in,
I'll wake him
the mage's place.
It's like stinking place.
Yeah. And
It
I
smells
leave.
bad.
I leave.
All right.
Losers.
I guess I'll head over to the blacksmith if it's...
All right. Blacksmith it is.
You know, feel up some people over there?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
All right. So you're hanging out with Baldo. You've done some talking and sat in there for a while. So he did a fairly quick exchange afterwards. So to the blacksmith.
I might start stalking Waldo.
You walk into the blacksmith.
I'm gonna sit
Okay.
down and watch.
Inside the blacksmith, it's kind of a divided area. This is more of a blacksmith area. He's also more of an armor smith. This is more of an weaponsmith. There is a burly human over here, and a man that looks like he may not even be fully human. He is buff, muscular, big dude. He's working the forge. This guy is currently arranging weapons. Looks like he's doing an inventory. And also in the room is a squat, burly dwarf. He's kind of darker of skin, and he looks like he's basically doing cleaning work. He's sweeping and basically just doing general maintenance of the room. Most of this stuff is everything that's basically in the room is very uniform in design. They have a selection of swords, a selection of armor. It looks like they're mass producing the same sort of gear.
I see.
Mostly chainmail, shields, long swords.
Is the big guy, is he bigger than me?
The big guy, he's probably about your size.
Oh. Can I do a perception check on the dwarf to see if there's anything that kind of stands out? Maybe like see if he has dirt on him from crawling through the tunnel, or
Okay.
Something
Give
like
me a perception check.
I don't know exactly what I'm. Yay!
Whatever it is, you're gonna find it though.
19.
19. Okay, so he doesn't look dirty. He looks like, other than just normal dust, but you don't see mud caked on him or anything like that. His shoes, he does have shoes, but he is kind of like, you can tell he's almost a little, not quite stocky. He's pretty big, but he's a dwarf, so he's got a bigger build. But other than that, he looks like your average worker.
Does he look like he could fit through that entrance?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to approach the human.
Okay.
Just walking up, staring him down, walking to the next guy.
The armorer.
Yeah, this dude.
Okay. He's clanging away, and he just kind of looks over at you. What you need?
I'm just kind of seeing what you got for now.
Chitin armor.
What are you making there?
Chain. Always chain.
Do you guys make anything stronger?
Occasionally, but all the orders right now are for chain.
Let's see. What about chitin? You ever worked with chitin?
You looking for a custom request?
Yeah, just curious.
Can't do them. Do the paladin's work. I have orders for
Forget where
100
you are?
suits of chainmail.
I see. Okay.
Due at the end of the week.
Wow. So you guys are busy.
I can't do it,
Okay.
but I do as much as I can. And after that, I think he wants more scaled.
Who's in charge around here?
Well, I'm the master armor smith.
Oh, okay. How long?
My brother back there is the master weaponsmith.
You're the big guy.
That's right.
What about your friend here?
The dwarf,
Yeah.
Kador. He's an assistant.
How
He's
long,
not a smith at all.
how long has he been helping you here?
Oh, 3-4 weeks.
Let's see. Know anything? Is he within your shot?
It's a small room. Other than the fact that he's clanging loudly, that's the only reason why he may not be able to hear.
Okay.
Because you kind of have to shout because he hasn't stopped working.
I'm going to kind of speak at a normal volume to try and force the human guy to see if he would come a little closer.
Okay. He's not moving from his forge.
Shit.
Sorry, don't got time to stop. Trying to get a couple suits done today.
What are you guys' hours like? You working hard? Like
Wake
long
to
hours,
sleep.
he says? I see.
As long as my arms don't give out, that's my hours.
Where do you guys live?
Upstairs.
All three of you?
Well, Kador doesn't live here.
Where's he stay?
Some house.
I see. I was just curious how you make a living around here. You know, your setup is kind of interesting.
It's all paid by Paladin.
I see.
My wage comes directly from him.
Okay. All right.
50 gold a month.
Not bad.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Pays well.
What about your
Works hard though.
What about your assistant here?
Him?
Yeah, you pay him.
No. Everyone gets paid by the Paladin.
I see.
Everyone gets 50 gold a month. Even the children.
He gets, I don't know, 1, 2.
Hey, I was wondering if you could step outside with me real quick. Take a look at this armor.
No. Told you, I'm working.
I know, but you need to look at it in the sunlight to get an idea of what I'm looking for, and I'll make it worth your while. Just take 5 minutes.
You gonna give me some suits of chainmail?
Shoot, I got a whole bunch of extra stuff. I have a chain shirt, studded leather armor.
Nope. I need chainmail.
I have
a hide shirt. I
think I have chainmail from my previous.
If you can give me a suit of chainmail, you're worth 5 minutes of my time.
No, you gave me a chain shirt, right?
I gave you a chain shirt, but my previous before this armor was chainmail, I think.
Did you
No,
trade
it was
for
chainmail, half plate, and then the split. I think I hung on to it.
How are you carrying all that?
That's a good question. Maybe that makes sense. Look, yeah, I do have chainmail. I do.
All right, that's worth 5 minutes of my time.
All right, I just got a few questions for you.
All right, he stops hammering and he walks outside with you. Although he keeps the hammer in his hand and he kind of looks around, like almost like he's expecting an ambush.
Ambush.
That's fair.
So
In broad daylight. In the middle of town.
In the middle of the inner courtyard.
have you noticed anything strange around your building lately? Any kind of late night visitors? You hear anything while you're sleeping?
No, I sleep good. So tired. I sleep the moment my head hits the pillow.
Yeah, I bet. What about your new hire, Gador? Where did he come from? Did he approach you guys? Did you find him?
Don't really know. People travel here. They hear about the good deals for the extra money and the free lodging, and people show up. We find him a job.
Do you know anything else about him?
He must not have many good skills if all he was stuck being a household servant.
He was stuck being a servant.
Right, he just does cleaning.
Oh, he doesn't do any.
He's not a smith.
Okay.
That's why he's get paid a gold or two a month.
Mm.
Any of the non-skilled workers get that sort of job, or they get laborer job, but being a small dwarf, they didn't think he could do the long running to do the heavy labor work.
Has he ever talked to you about his history, where he's from, what he's doing?
Nope, Gador's pretty silent. With the dark skin, I think he might be part Durger, and I assume he thinks no one thinks good of him.
Okay. Have you seen any other dwarves around here? Besides the guy at the bar?
Oh yeah, the bar dwarf. Gallman, something like that.
Gollum?
Yeah, maybe that was it. He's the only other dwarf I know. Oh, they might be one in the keep too, I heard rumors.
In the kitchen?
Maybe, I don't know. There might be some dwarf guards as well. I'm sure.
Right. Well, keep your eye out. If you see any other dwarves or anything suspicious around your shop, just let me know.
Well, only if you come, and your 5 minutes is up.
Alright.
He turns and walks back inside.
Oh, I didn't take the chainmail. Haha, sucker.
Oh, he took the chainmail.
Oh.
The chainmail was on his table before he walked out.
If you see anyone of this particular race that I don't like, let me know.
Guy's like, hey man, this guy's a super racist.
I can't stand dwarves. Hate their kind.
All he wants to do is...
We built a wall and they still came. Only a 1 foot tall wall. But
Being built by a dwarf.
So it is 11.
that was kind of fruitless.
If you need to stop Chris.
I can do a little longer if you guys are up for it.
Okay.
Finish this shit, man.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Finish.
I might kick
You're
this-
so far from finished.
I might kick this dwarf.
Stupid.
So
Like
we're-
I said, stupid RP sessions take forever.
Yeah, especially with us.
I feel like we got nowhere tonight.
Hey, I shot a spell at a little girl.
I broke
And she
both my legs.
resisted.
I
All right.
impressed a bunch of people.
So, Ranger Joe gives up in the tavern because he doesn't know what he's doing, sounds like.
Hey,
Staring at the sleeping dwarf.
I didn't do much better, man. I was like,
So it kind of sounds like everybody just kind of meets up in the town square again.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so plan C
Wait,
is...
what happened to plan B? I thought we were doing well.
Did you learn anything, Joe, Kabar?
So the drunk dwarf has nothing in his pockets.
No, Kabar, you didn't learn anything?
There's a dwarf working in the blacksmith. His name's Gador. He's only been there for a couple weeks.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's highly suspicious.
What does he look like?
It's kind of a darker skinned dwarf.
Like a Juragar?
Yeah, that's it. That's the word they used.
Well,
Doesn't talk much. No one knows much about him, really. At least,
that seems like a pretty prime candidate.
yeah, I think so too.
So all these are three people that we've identified because we're racist.
Don't you know D&D is
Profi-
exceptionally racist?
Profiling.
Pretty racist.
Racial profiling.
So these thinking dwarves, they're all up to no good. It's just which ones are up to no good in this regard.
Right.
But so they all have access to the keep, right? So somebody is sneaking in using a tunnel.
Yes. I assume that is Agent Tall.
That would be probably a good guess there.
That's right.
So-
You still have no leads on Agent Tull.
So I'm saying Agent Tall is not even in this building or area.
You guys don't know anything.
No,
about
I mean
Agent Tull.
he has to be.
Why? No, I'm saying, but why would he sneak in if he has access to the place anyway?
No, that's the red cloak. Red cloak's the one that's outside of the keep,
Yeah.
sneaking in.
That needs a way to
Right,
get.
but Agent Tall is the one who went through the hole to hide that note.
No, I think it's the dwarf.
That was an assumption.
No, it's signed like,
It's an assumption.
wasn't it signed like Agent Tall?
It was sent to
It
Agent
was,
Tull.
but it was inside the keep behind the blacksmith shop.
Oh, that assumption.
We
Oh.
don't know which way this message is going. If
Are
it's
you
coming
doubting my
inside,
tracking abilities?
or if it's
You don't even know if it's going outside at all.
You didn't
all,
see
all
any
it
tracks
said was that they needed to get
over there.
Red Cloak in through the passage.
Yep. So
You don't know anything about Agent Tall other than the fact that he's hopefully tall.
So wait, that little girl didn't say that she saw people using the tunnel, huh?
Right.
Just over there. Okay.
That's just
Yeah.
how she happened to see.
She said
Right.
she discovered it and she didn't make the hole.
Right. Wow.
So I think
Just leave?
yeah, this has become too much.
we did our best.
Got other fish to fry.
We got.
So I would say our plan would be to see who the tallest person in town is,
This is where we're at.
because maybe they're just not clever. Maybe Red Cloak wears a red cloak, and they're terrible
Here-
spies.
Your armor is right. Never mind.
It's not a cloak, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got worried for a second.
Okay, so
You're also really tall.
I think
And stout.
Oh God, it's me. It's been me all along.
you're everyone.
What a twist.
Well,
There's
I would
multiple
say
personalities.
was Frederick wasn't tall, was he? He
No.
was just fat.
He was just fat.
Okay. There isn't an Agent Portly.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And I don't think he's part of an attack.
No.
At least not directly.
Yeah. So what we do tonight is we hide
Mm-hmm.
and we wait
Mm-hmm.
for Gaylord
Mm-hmm.
to to show up there if it is him
Mhm.
or if it's some other short dwarf like thing. And the question is, do we then apprehend him or just track him? We just track him and deliver that information back to the Castilian, and then we need to figure out who Agent Tall is. I feel like it's supposed to be simple. Just find a tall person and ask them what their job is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was there anybody tall in the
Here's an idea.
smithy?
Maybe it's Emma's dad.
Emma.
Dun dun dun.
What if it was Emma all the whole along? She's just been
She's good then. Real good.
Catfishing us.
There's no way Renlith would have missed that.
Well,
Yeah, I'm kind of.
You guys want me to just like post up and just see who comes to the hole?
yeah, just
Alright.
just wait there, and then I'll go talk with Emma's.
I have infinite
Father?
patience.
Obviously, your group. Yeah, so I'll go talk to Emma's dad, see if he's tall.
Alright.
Kabar, you go find tall people, scope them out. That's our plan.
Okay.
Unless you want to just apprehend Agent Stout, or
Yeah.
or maybe we can just deliver him a scroll. Be like, hey, we got this for you.
I don't know, man.
Or do you just want to tell the Castilian that we think we know who Agent Stout is?
Yeah,
Do
but
we
then
know
he's
who it
just
is?
gonna tell us to find the rest of them.
We can tell him.
Was there
Can't do
with
anything.
all the little quests that we were giving at the beginning? Is this the last one that we are working on, or was there any more?
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming
I can't
assuming that
Because
I
I
can't hide
think the
in
other
plain sight
group is
until
going
level
to
10.
kill the ogres right now.
I
So
see.
this would be the last
This is
quest.
the worst ability.
Okay.
Takes me a minute.
Is there any way we can try tracking from outside the keep, from where the cave exits? Could you track?
We could try, but again, if they're not using it yet, there wouldn't be anything to track
except for Emma.
except for Emma.
Well, they in the note didn't they say they found a way inside?
Right, but they're not necessarily using it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Maybe we could.
Kind of better.
I feel like just sitting back there and waiting for someone to grab that letter, and then trailing them and seeing what clues we can gain from that.
You're gonna physically trail them as they
Well, just so whoever comes behind the building
right.
and does anything back there, when they leave behind the building, I will also leave behind.
Yeah.
I see.
Track him.
And
Tail
then
'em.
if they come to a building, then I will break into that building and search for clues. If they come
I
to
like
a family,
this. We have accomplished the most in the past 24 hours, well, 12 hours, by doing nothing, pretty much. So anytime we try and do much, we accomplish less. So I feel like we should do as little as possible. And waiting is as little as you can possibly do.
Indeed.
Hmm,
So
quite.
okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Does it?
No.
I don't know, I blacked out.
All right. So what's the plan?
Oh, what? Do you guys want to wait until nighttime? I can start right now. I don't even need to sleep.
Sure.
It's not like the
you
trance
can
thing.
just-
I'll stay awake. It's like hunting
I
caribou.
mean, he's gonna come in the nighttime, so you don't really have to sit out here right now.
But we don't know when the guy picks up. Probably nighttime.
Probably nighttime.
Probably nighttime.
Oh, nighttime.
All right. Well, let's go get some food then. I know. we
Was
just
that
ate
guard
breakfast.
over on the side there tall?
No.
Good.
No, he was like 5'10",
Yeah, he's shorter.
180 pounds.
He was like 5'5", 5'6", 5'6".
Oh, average height for 200 years ago, yeah. Roughly.
Okay. Well,
500 years ago?
we
One of the
need.
Dark Ages.
D&D doesn't correspond to a time. I mean, there's taverns,
Medieval.
and houses, and it's like fantasy.
Somewhat anachronistic.
Yeah,
it's
but
super anachronistic.
But height is based on the general, like, health of the time.
It is, and health is magically influenced, so it's all across
And
the
these are
board.
actually pretty decent.
And there's crazy races, so
Yeah, there's that too. Not a lot to go off.
All right.
I like to think of D&D as medieval, but it's really not.
I have nothing to do.
I mean, there's general stores that don't really exist either.
Maybe just we can do like a fast forward till evening time.
Yeah. I don't need to do anything.
I'm good with that.
Sure.
If you
Let's
guys-
do that.
We can all go make stinky noises.
Unless you
sounds
guys
and
need
that.
to do anything else.
We are spending the rest of the day in Mage's building.
I figured
Harassing them.
I figured you'd take naps or something.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. I'll
Yeah.
probably do that.
Sure.
I mean,
You know, try to get on a nocturnal schedule. All right, so you get set up.
I will hide Is there somewhere back there I can hide? A bush. I don't want to go in a barrel, but
You could get in a barrel. You could try to get in a barrel. That might.
I can't get out.
You
of
could
it.
try to hide back here. That seems like a bad idea. You could try to just hide, like.
What about from the roof? Or not the roof, the wall.
You could be on either wall.
I mean, but then I'd just be standing there. But I could try to be like not obvious about it.
Yeah, I mean, you can like shimmy over and just kind of stare over and have the guards just completely ignore you after you explain to them what you're doing.
That's probably what I'll do.
Okay.
Best bet. Otherwise, I'm just.
All right, give me a stealth check and a perception check. And the rest of you just hanging out in your rooms waiting for info.
I mean, I guess.
I'm thinking about it.
Stealth
Well,
is.
Gotta think fast.
Oh, 22 for stealth.
With polymorph,
Shit.
can
Perception
I
is 10.
turn myself into like something totally?
I'm really good at stealthing.
I think there are some size limitations, but I could be wrong.
Spell transform a creature that
Should have taken perception instead of
farm.
lockpicking.
Yeah, we still need a lockpicker.
Well, I mean, because I have the ability to double my.
Any beast whose challenge
Wait,
rating
what's
is equal or less to the target.
I have the ability to double my proficiency bonus for things,
Oh, really?
It only lasts an hour.
and I chose stealth and sleight.
Yeah.
That
So
would be the
stealth is
hardest
plus
thing
eight.
is an hour.
Yeah.
It might work. It may
Seeing how my dex.
Forget it.
end at a terrible time. Okay.
The only things I have are perception, survival, intimidation.
All right. So what was the
Oh, and
stealth?
athletics.
Stealth was a 22-ish, something
Okay.
like
And what was the perception?
that. 10. I don't look around. I'm like, really.
Well, you're staring directly down, waiting. So okay. So during the night,
Hmm?
after midnight, dwarf dude
Of course.
shows up,
Gator.
opens up, reads the scroll, looks around, doesn't see anybody. Guards are all, away. Puts another scroll back after some time,
Because we only guard during the day.
and then goes away.
I'm going to follow along the wall nonchalantly and try to pace him.
He goes back into the blacksmith.
Amazing.
You said if we jump on the roof, we'll go through it.
You could.
I'm going to dive into the no.
God, no.
Okay.
I thought this guy didn't live there.
That's what they said.
Oh shit.
Did you tell me that?
Were any of those other blacksmiths tall?
He was huge.
He was huge.
All right. So I'm gonna go downstairs. Where are you guys?
They're probably back in their rooms, as far as I know. Unless they're all hanging out in.
You're out of my room, Kabar.
It's a double bed.
I don't know how I got here.
All right. I'm going to sneak.
Kabar's
See
like,
what
I brought the potatoes. I thought we were having a watch party.
sneaky sneak. See what the paper says. Underneath the-
Already?
Uh-huh.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
It might say we're attacking right now. In which case, someone's about to show up and read it. Stealth is a 23.
Oh god,
Okay, that was impressive. It's alright. You sneak your way back and check out the scroll. It says, in different handwriting,
Uh-huh.
Agent Tall. Actually, it just says Agent T. Your identity will be confirmed by the betrayer's token. I will have a token of the trickster with me as proof of my identity. When will the red cloak be here? Agent S.
All right. I memorize it
Okay,
and I put it back
alright.
gently,
Gently.
and then I step away
and run back to your room.
Hey guys.
Okay.
What?